Spooky season is almost over. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina, and today we are discussing all things paranormal and how you can keep that spooky stuff going until the end of this year, heck, even into next year if you space it right. So I'm going to give you all the top recommendations from myself that are currently on Netflix that you can check out. It's all different TV shows that you can view, watch, and enjoy that have all things paranormal. It may have ghosts, it may have zombies, vampires, witches, whatever is your fancy, these shows definitely have.
Let's start off with a series that can take you a while to finish. American Horror Story first aired on television in 2011. I was a freshman in college and I remember how obsessed I was with the series. The great thing about this particular show is that each season has its own theme and storyline. I would have to say my favorite season is Coven and Murder House, but there are a ton of different themes to each season and they tap into what some may think are a little terrifying. I think the circus season, or I think it's actually called Freak Show, has a lot of great potential if you're terrified of clowns. But I don't have that fear, so it wasn't too bad watching it. Anyways, definitely check it out, and if you watch the series, let me know what season was your favorite in the comment section below. Moving into my second recommendation, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. When I heard this was going to be a series, I was so excited. This is nothing like the Sabrina the Teenage Witch series that we all grew up on. This show has more of an eerie and dark vibe that I'm totally on board with. I also love that we're able to hear those throwback songs throughout the show. I also enjoy how it was such a deep storyline and it really goes into the mystical world that the witches stem from. The next series is Supernatural. This show has been around for a long time and it's still coming out with new seasons. I love how the show has gotten better over the years. My husband and I started watching this series a few months ago and I almost gave up on it because of how cheesy the graphics were. But I skipped around and got a sneak peek of the new graphics of what's coming out, and trust me, they're so much better. If you can handle the early cheesy 2000 TV show vibes, you'll definitely enjoy this series as it gets better with time. These two brothers fight everything from monsters, ghosts, zombies, basically all things paranormal. For another long series, I recommend The Walking Dead. This show has gone through so many storylines and different hardships, but the content is really good. If you get attached to characters easily, this show may be a little difficult for you. I won't give away any spoilers, but it does suck when you see some of your favorite characters die. Nonetheless, this show is great and it mentally prepares you if we were ever to hit a zombie apocalypse. This show is super popular on Netflix right now, The Haunting of Bly Manor. It's a Netflix original, and I feel the storyline was phenomenal. Now, if you've seen The Haunting of Hill House and enjoyed that one, I'm sure you'll enjoy The Haunting of Bly Manor. The show is a little less scary than Haunting of Hill House. I feel there was a lot more jumps, but I mean, it definitely has a good storyline. As I've already said, this show doesn't have too many episodes. It's about 9, I believe. You could definitely binge watch it as a Halloween movie or TV show marathon this weekend. This show is my heart and soul. The Vampire Diaries first came out while I was in high school and I was immediately hooked. It's based on a book series and the cast is phenomenal. I could go on for hours about this show, but I'll keep it pretty short. Just know the show has everything that you love in regards to vampires, witches, and werewolves. There's your classic teen drama, love triangles, and the constant battle of good versus evil. This show is so good that spin-off series were created that followed other characters. Those shows include the originals and the one that is currently on air, Legacies. I highly recommend starting with the Vampire Diaries though, then jumping over to the originals, and then of course finishing off with Legacies to get a full understanding of all the characters. Anyways, this show can keep you busy for months. The next series that is really good is Black Mirror. The best way I can describe it is a modern take on the Twilight Zone. Each show has its own storyline and showcases weird paranormal type possibilities that are heavy on technology. Some of the storylines are not that far fetched of an idea when you really start thinking about it. I wouldn't be too surprised if we had some type of Black Mirror inspired gadgets to start making their way through reality. And finally, the last series I recommend has nothing to do with witches, vampires, or anything magical. This show is You. What's creepy about You is everything in the show could actually happen. Joe, who's the main character, is pretty much psychotic and has some pretty crazy tendencies. Murder, anyways, I was thrown for a curveball in season 2, and I can't wait to binge watch season 3 when it comes out. You just have to start this show to know what I'm talking about. Also, Joe's inner voice dialogue is probably one of the best things about this show.
So, if any of these TV shows caught your eye, definitely check them out. They're all on Netflix right now. Some of them are Netflix originals, others are, stuff that aired on, cable and are now on Netflix. Either way, they are great shows, they're a great series. I highly recommend them. And in fact, I am currently, watching Supernatural. So, it's just such a great show, and honestly, all of them are great shows. That's why I recommended them to you all. Anyways, happy Halloween. It's almost here. Let's keep the paranormal vibes going all throughout the rest of the year because, heck, these shows can definitely take you that long. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe below. We have more content coming, and I can't wait to showcase it to you all. Thank you all. Happy Halloween. Bye.